basics of basketball. 3 main things you need to know. Passing, dribbling, and shooting. The 3 main points you need for basketball. Let's get started. We're going to start off with dribbling. So basically, the main thing that you need to know about dribbling is you only dribble with one hand at a time. Like say, you can either dribble with either hand, or you can go back and forth. But make sure that one hand touches the ball at one time. You don't want this 2 hands touching the ball at the same time, because that would be a double dribble, which we all know is an illegal dribble. This is acceptable, and this is acceptable. You can switch hands, of course. Make sure that when you're dribbling, that you dribble with your fingertips. You don't want to dribble with the palm of your ball, because it doesn't give you good ball control. You dribble with your fingertips to get more control, and you make sure your fingers are spread a little bit further apart, like this. And you want to throw the ball to you. You want to make sure the ball comes to you. You don't want to let the ball come to you, because then your defender can steal the ball away from you. So you want to make sure it comes back to you. There are certain dribbling drills that you can do to keep your game and your handles correct. There's the 2-ball dribble, where you just back and forth with 2 balls. It is very simple. It takes some time to get used to, but you can do it. And then there's passing. So there's a variety of passes. A pass is something, you pass the ball to your player for him to either pass it again or to shoot the ball and score. So the first pass is the bounce pass, which is take the ball from your side, your chest, wherever, even up above your head, and you bounce it to the floor, to the ground, to your teammate. See, I took the ball and I just shoved it. Okay, the second one is the chest pass. Chest pass is a little bit more stronger. You have to put a little bit more push into it to really get it to your teammate. And it comes from the chest to his chest. It should hit his chest, or at least try to. That's the chest pass. Then you have the overhand pass. The overhead pass is when the ball is up here and you have a defender right here and you can't do it. So you either throw it up that way for him to catch it and score, or you throw it over there like that for him to catch it and score. And that's how you do that. Second thing, the third thing is shooting. In shooting, you have to have great form. Your feet should be spread apart, not too far, about shoulder length apart. Then what you want to do is you want to have your fingertips. You don't want to have them on. You want to have them on the ball, but you don't want to have your palm on the ball. And you want to have your elbows like locked into your waist, but not too far deep. You want to just rise. And while you rise, you bounce off onto your tippy toes. When your elbows are like this, bring it over your head. And you snap your wrist as hard as you can. Not as hard as you can, but just hard enough for your shot to go in. Usually you have a square on the backboard so that you can aim it at the square and make your shot. It helps you a lot. And since you don't have that, we're just going to have to try to make you without. So like I said, arms are tucked in. My palm is not touching. My fingertips are on the ball. My feet are set up right, shoulder length apart. I'm going to bounce and spring into my tippy toes and follow through with my shot and snap my Okay, you can't make them all. Let me show you one more time. Thank you. Alright, last time. And that's how you do your jump. Those are the basics of basketball. The 3 main points you need to know when doing basketball. But we also going to learn about defense and a little bit of offense. So for offense, I just want to show you really 3 main crossovers that you can use to create space between your defender. And crossovers used to create space between your defender to get him off his guard so that you can go past and make the shot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is it's called a right to left. I'm just gonna fake. Let me show you. I'm gonna bend my knee. I'm gonna fake it like I'm going, but I'm gonna go into this direction. So what you do is you take your leg. When you come out, your arm should be extended. You wanna bring it all the way out here, and then you look into this direction and make it look. As you see, my knee is close to the ground, and my chest is over my right knee. And when you do this, it really you really want to sell your fake out so that people can believe, that your defender can believe you're going this way, and then you come back really quick. So let me show you, slow-mo. Just like that. You want to look, you want to have your knee bent, you want to have your chest over your knee, you want to extend your arm, and you want to bring it back and really sell your fake. All right, let's try it. After you do your crossover, you can take a shot, you can pass, you can do whatever you want. All right, let me show it to you once more. So as you see, I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to make sure my arm is up here. I'm going to look in this direction to really sell my fake. So my defender can go over there, and I can bring it back really quick and go in. Let's try it again. Okay, another one. You like to use behind the back. Very simple, nothing hard. Very simple, nothing hard to do. What you want to do is you're going to go, and you're going to go either way. But I'm going to choose to go this way. I go to my defender like this, and when he leans over, if I beat him over and he leans over, I simply take it behind the back, and I can stop, pull up, shoot. I can continue to run, and make a layup. So let's try that. I'm going to start off slow. Very simple. It doesn't take as much practice as it needs for some crossovers, but it's very effective at times. If you do it really good at game speed, it can really set your defender off and change the direction really quick. So let's try it. Okay, last time. So what you do is, and this crossover is basically like a right to left, but it starts off as a between the legs. And once you go between the legs, then you give them a left to right take off, or you can do it with your left hand and go right to left. So let's try it. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna bend my knee as if I was going a right to left. Then I'm gonna cross. See? Let's see that again. I'm gonna go between my legs, fake like I'm going this way, and then bring it back across my body with the left and right. Let's try it. Very simple move. Takes a little bit of getting used to. And I'm pretty sure we know how to do it. Let's try one more time. Doing this move, you want to make sure that you have enough space between your defender when doing it to really set them off, because you don't want to cross and then come back and then you're too close that it hits his foot, so forth. You don't want to do that, so you want to have enough space so you can really just fake. You really have to sell your fake. Look in this direction, make your body seem like you're really gonna go in this direction. Okay, and of course we all know, the basic layup, another segment we're going to talk about, is when you're dribbling, you just go straight to the hoop, throw it off the glass. It's very simple, not a hard move at all. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. There's another one called the finger roll, which is when you let the ball just roll off your fingers, just like this. Very hard, very easy move to do, which is basic. So, the basics of basketball. Of course, the layup or the jump shot, which we all know, keep your form right. You gotta make sure that you have space, you're tucked in, and you follow through, and you're on your tippy toes when you rise. Then you have your dribbling, the bounce, the overhead, and the chest pass, and of course the three main crossovers, which is the right to left, really sell your fake. And then you have the killer crossover. Make sure you really sell it. Really sell it. And then you have the behind the back, three main crossovers that I was just going to show you today. Thanks for watching. Another basic is defense. You got to have defense. Defense is what I believe is key to a game. Key to success in a game. You got to have great defense. If you're a very good defensive player, then you stop your defender from going anywhere, and basically, you get the ball, you get the steal, and you kind of win the game. So let me demonstrate defense for you. So basically, if my defender is going to go this way, so first of all, this is what you do. Your back straight. You should have your back straight. It's called sitting in the chair. Your feet not too far apart. Shoulder length, not on your tippy toes. Make sure you have one hand up. If he's going this direction, this hand goes up and this hand goes out. If he goes this direction, this hand goes up and this hand go out. Now if he moves, I move with him, but I move the leg. The leg that I move first is in the direction of which he goes. So if he goes this way, come here. If he goes this way first, if he goes this way first, I move this leg first. And if he comes this way first, I'm gonna step out with this leg first and shuffle to him. Alright, let's try it. Go this way first. See? My back is straight. I move this leg first. I got my hand here and I got this hand here blocking. I come back this way. I move this leg first, not too far apart, and bang. That, my friend, is a very successful way to keep your defense on.